Time.
I think that any relationship in a movie is usually unrealistic because there's just things that happen in them that obviously wouldn't happen in real life.
They argued all the time. It rains just conveniently at the perfect time when they're getting off the boat, off the lake, and then they kiss. He rebuilt the church her parents got married in like a day so they could get married.
I find it's unrealistic because you cannot love somebody you don't remember.
The relationship is unreal because at love at first sight and it wasn't mutual for both of them.
Oh, it's unrealistic because Drew Barrymore's already in love with your old man.
She's a prostitute. He's a rich businessman. I don't think the likelihood of him seeing her inner beauty, I don't think that men tend to hire prostitutes, get to know them really well, take them on shopping sprees, take them out to fancy dinners, all that sort of thing. Her sort of metamorphosis into this beautiful woman who suddenly understands polo and goes to all of these wonderful places with him and seems to fit in with all of his friends. Although we'd like it to be realistic, I hope that it would be realistic at the same time. I think it sets up this idea that with money you could change somebody, and I don't think necessarily that, you know, the person that she was a bad person, but somehow it sets up this idea that when she was working as a prostitute, she wasn't something, but when he comes along with money, he makes her into a better person and gives her better clothes and she has a better life, and he comes through New York on a horse to come get her. That's not realistic.
The movie Cinderella is unrealistic because somebody who's in the royal family wouldn't necessarily go after someone after dancing with them for an hour to marry them.
I think the most kind of disturbing part about Cinderella would be that it presents this image that young girls need and rely on a prince charming to kind of find them and save them and remove them from any sort of distressing situation. Whereas you would hope that it might teach girls how to be independent and perhaps save themselves.
I think just at that time, the distinction between the two classes would just make that relationship basically impossible.
In Titanic, I don't believe that their love is realistic because they only knew each other for 3 days. And yeah.
First of all, they met 3 days before, and he was willing to die to let her live out of love, and that kind of doesn't make sense that he fell in love with somebody that quickly. Second of all, I'm pretty sure there was room for 2 people on that little plank he put her on. Maybe he was just trying to get away from her.
No one should have to stay with someone just because they're pregnant.
Alright, so Greece, I think the relationship is pretty unrealistic because when they meet, Sandy's like the good little girl from Australia and he's still like the tough leather-wearing bad boy. And by the end of the movie, she changes everything about herself to become attractive to him and so they can be together. Like she wears the leather hot pants and like starts smoking cigarettes and all that. So I think that's really unrealistic because you should never really change to get someone else to like you.
Did you see Olivia Newton-John in that black outfit at the end? Like, she's way too good for that crazy John Travolta.
$7 billion people in the world. So in the lucky one, what are the chances that finding a picture that they're actually able to locate the person, make them fall in love with them, and be the happily ever after? So to me, there's a prime example of how relationships in real life don't match what's in the movies.
It's totally unrealistic because it's just random that he found her picture and then he goes and just stalks her and finds her and just magically falls in love with her is totally unrealistic. I don't think that ever could happen, especially to a guy as good looking as Zac Efron. It's just not possible.
Number one, he really, really loves her after only knowing her a week and a half. Number two, Bella isn't that pretty. And because she's not really, really pretty, there'd be no reason for two men to be after her at all. Three, he never lets her go anywhere. Example, Edward, Bella's boyfriend, soulmate, and supernatural lover, destroys Bella's old rickety gross truck so she cannot go to the native reservation to visit Jacob. Jacob Black. Number four, Bella's dad doesn't seem to care, but she disappears and gets married to a vampire. And when their 17-year-old Abercrombie daughters run off with really attractive Abercrombie looking men. But it's still beautiful. Just like each and every one of you are beautiful on the inside.
The badass cool guy wouldn't fall in love with the church girl.
Sure, I look like the guy on the Dos Equis commercials, except without a beard.
Oh, you can crop it out or something. You can do that on there.
That's all you have to tell me.
Look, I can't do this right if you're gonna be laughing all the time. Like, what kind of director are you?
To talk about why the relationship's not realistic.
Oh.
Poor guy got a tooth chipped.
He chipped his tooth and he was bleeding.
The movie Cinderella is unrealistic because of the fact that a prince with such a high standard. Okay.
They have a lot of chin right now. Well, we're gonna have like quadruple chins there. I mean, yeah, so stop talking. We're recording important stuff here. Just because you end up in that little shaky shack thing and with a girl you like doesn't mean she's gonna. Oh wait, no, they were already in love by then. Better time than something else. 51st dates. Amnesia, not real.
Amnesia is real.
It's not real. You ever had amnesia?
No. Out of hand on the set, please. This is gonna be the end of the vlog.